This evening, the roof is open, the ballpark is full, and the Blue Jays are looking to take a series from a team that they should take a series from, the Yankees.
Hitters, when you start hitting the baseball hard and guys are standing right there catching the baseball.
That's well hit, high and deep to right center field. Back in the gap is Varsho, and that is gone. And there is a leadoff home run for Byron Buxton. 7th time he's done that this season. 16th career leadoff home run, and the Buck truck alive and well here in Ontario. It's 1-0.
See Buck fired up. We're just talking about his struggles.
He knocked in.
This was a cutter left up and out over the plate.
A part of the plate, and Buxton went right with it, and with the roof open tonight, it must have carried out just enough to get it over the rail.
His 7th leadoff that happened. So combining that, as Cody Clemens sends one to center, this ball is well tagged but will be caught. Dalton Varsho.
And Roy strikes out. 2nd strikeout for Lauer. He was striking out about 9 batters. Line to right field, a base hit. Nice swing from Austin Martin. So Lauer, Twins forced him to throw 28 pitches there.
And that's strike 3 called to get Julian and the Twins stranding a runner out at second. Blue Jays coming up. And then the Red Sox are going to play the Pirates. There's a ground ball to short. Lee flips to first in time. The Varsho lines this one to left center field, but Buxton is there to make the play. 2 down. In the air to left, high and deep. Martin turns and we'll watch it go. Davis Schneider with his 9th home run of the season to tie the ball game.
I thought he might come back with the slider after Davis looked a little off balance, fouling off.
He tried to climb the ladder, but just not high enough. And you see Snyder get his hands to that fastball and had a little bit of a lift in his swing.
Front hip, front shoulder, pull out. Now you're in big trouble.
Swing and a miss by Lucas to end the inning, but the Blue Jays have tied it here in the bottom of the 2nd. Davis Schneider going deep for the 9th time this year on a 3-2 fastball, and it's 1-1 at the end of 2.
Can do on the field, but today he mentioned the clubhouse. You know, since he's not
hammered to left field, and he has done it again. A line drive home run to left. So on the 8-year anniversary of his 3-homer game, guess what? Byron Buxton is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs tonight.
Have a night, have a day. Just a 4-seam fastball from Lauer. Buxton hit the first home run of his night in the 1st inning on a backdoor.
Good count for Jeffers. Man, Lauer's 3-1. That's popped up. Guerrero backpedaling. And Guerrero lunging. Hung onto it. And now Kershaw with a drive. High and deep to left center field. Back towards the seats, and that is gone. Luke Kershaw with his 2nd homer in as many nights. He has 4 now in his big league career, and the Twins have a 3-1 lead.
This kid continues to amaze. Continues to amaze me. See this slider sat back on this nicely. Look at that leg kick. Just perfect swing from Luke Kershaw. That was a slider that Lauer just left out over the middle of the
sides of the plate, but there have been a lot of pitches left over the middle of the plate today.
This is in the air to deep center. Varsho racing back. He's got it! What a play by Varsho, crashing into the wall in deep center for out number 3. What a catch.
Here's a guy coming off shoulder surgery. Doesn't matter. Dalton Varsho will run through a wall for you.
As good a play as you will see, crashing into the wall, but coming up with the baseball. And ball 4. Springer grounds one up the middle, and that's going to get through. Up to second goes Jimenez, and the Blue Jays have 2 men on with 1 out. And that's ball 4, and that is going to load the bases for Bo Bichette. And now he lines the ball to left field. It's a base hit. And 2 runs will score to tie the game. Power in the limited number of games in which he's played. Now here he will sky one on the right side of the infield. Who's going to take it? It'll be Keyshaw, the second baseman. That'll end the inning, but Bo Bichette comes up with another big hit. Swing and a miss, got him with a curve, 1 down.
The side sessions, altering your routines throughout the course of a season.
Popped up down the right field line. A trio of Blue Jays are there, and Guerrero makes one of his patented over-the-shoulder catches. Up the middle, a screamer right past Lauer into center for a base hit.
And it's a balk. Austin stays, and Julian to left center field in the gap, and that is down. That's a base hit. That's going to find the wall, and the Twins should take the lead. Martin rounding third. He is heading home. Bichette's throw is not in time. Julian to third. He slides safe. Ball gets away into left. Here comes Eddie heading home, and he will score. It's a Little League inside the park home run for Eddie Julian, and with 2 outs, the Twins strike for 2 and take a 5-3 lead. Third look at Lauer. To short. And Bichette throws high and over the head of Guerrero. And that ball lands near Audra in the camera well. So Buxton is safe. He'll be given second as the throw from Bichette never had a chance. That's lined to left field. That's a base hit. Buxton will try and score. Schneider's throw to the plate is cut off. Buxton scores, and now Jefferson a run down. They'll chase him back, and Jimenez will tag him out there to end the inning.
Against a righty. And he hits another one. This is hit a ton. Second home run of the ball game for Davis Schneider.
Different pitch. This time it's a curveball, but the flight of the ball didn't look a whole lot different. This one was up in the zone, not a real good one. This one comes down, but it comes down right into the barrel. Watch the angle of his body here. He's able to just get behind that baseball. A little bit of tilt, and he's creating that launch that Arden was referring to. Those are the little at-bats that you need to get on occasion.
And now Andres Jimenez gets into one, and it's gone. His second home run of the series, and it's a one-run game. Boy, when he puts his best swing on the ball, when he connects, that swing is as pretty as any swing on this team. It's sure home run again.
Well, there's that split grip, but you can see what it does. It just kind of hangs out over the middle of the plate. Now, he got rid of his changeup. Simeon Woods Richardson did this season and is going exclusively with that splitter, but You can't leave it up like that and it doesn't do much, and Jimenez got all of it.
Now Lee with a drive into left field and deep. Back it goes, and the Twins go deep again. Robbed in the third and a no-doubter in the fifth. And the Twins have a 7-5 lead.
I was just thinking Brooks Lee is due. After hitting the ball right on the nose, his last at bat, got robbed by Dalton Varsho. But he said, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and just hit this ball over the fence to make sure nobody robs me. Was on time for that fastball. Saw it nicely. Had a really good take the pitch before that on a curveball that was down. Didn't need more damage.
Won't happen. 0-2 base hit. Just the fourth 0-2 base hit Lauer has allowed all year. Poke to right center field and down. And that stolen base from Clemens will pay off into the 8th Twins run.
That's it right there.
Already 2 in. Hopefully not done as Martin rolls it to short. And Bichette makes the play this time. Inning over, but the Twins once again have a 3-run lead, and Brooks Lee with 2 outs. He's hit it hard a couple of times, and finally you mess with the bull, you get the horns rewarded with his 14th home run.
Because of that game last night, right? Yeah.
And that's inside ball 4. So just missed. So Schneider on for the 3rd time.
Is at the base of his middle finger is how John Schneider phrased it, and Lucas says that's fine. Let me stay in there against a lefty. Base hit to left. A high chopper off the plate towards second, and it's going to bounce into right. Schneider will score. Lucas to third, Jimenez into second. And it's 8-6. And he got him on a ball inside at the knees for out number 2.
Now in a 2-strike count.
Strike 3 call. And the inning is over. The Blue Jays get 1 but still trail 8-6. Ground ball weakly hit to the right side. Guerrero stumbling a bit, feeds Brule in time. Recovered enough to make an accurate throw for the out. Miss low, ball 4. And Dominguez walks his 2nd consecutive batters, so now there are 2 men on, and now he does have to deal with Byron Buxton, who hit on or pitch the next day. Got him though. Got him to chase one down and away, and Dominguez does find a way to get out of it, stranding a couple of runners as he got Buxton to the 0-2 to France. A fly ball to left field. This is deep, and this is going to go. His first home run as a Blue Jay makes it a 1-run game.
Has to feel good for Ty France to contribute with the long ball. Get the Blue Jays back within 1. It's that grip from Cabrera, but in an 0-2 pitch, you don't want to leave it there. You want to bury that pitch, and he didn't bury it. And France was all over it. Ty's been swinging the bat pretty well, generally speaking, but nice to get that first homer.
And that's a base hit into left. And Kirk is aboard as the tying run. Way inside for ball 4. Kirk up to second. Ripped to right center field. Off the wall. Kirk is in to score. Springer's rounding third, and he'll score. Addison Barger delivers.
Loved that 2-0 swing. It was a slider down and in. He swung and missed, but I like the aggressive nature. That's who he is. And he got another one in a very similar spot, but this time he squared it up.
Springer scoring easily from first on that ringing 2-run double. It is 9.
A young hitter to do when he's scuffling is lose his aggression. That's what makes Addison Barger who he is. He had a big hack at the 2-0 pitch. He gets a very similar one and absolutely crushed this baseball. Despite his struggles,
Is the chant here at the Rogers Center. He bounces one down to third and is thrown out to end the inning, but the Blue Jays score 3. Barger drives in 2 of them, and the Blue Jays take a 1-run lead to the 9th. The 3-2. A drive to right center field. Straw is there. 1 down. He got it. Buried that splitter. 2 down. Baseman who homered earlier tonight lines this one to left. A fair ball down into the corner. Davis Schneider retrieves it, but it's a double for Keschel. Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero feeds Hoffman, and the Blue Jays win it. 24 hours after one of the toughest night of the season for Jeff Hoffman, he bounces back and picks up a save. The Blue Jays score 3 in the bottom of the 8th and pull out a victory here tonight, knowing already that the Red Sox and the Yankees had already won. How about Addison Barger too? You want to feel good for 2 guys on this team. Barger the hit, Hoffman the save in the Blue Jay victory.
Barger with the big swing to give Jeff Hoffman this opportunity.